Alright, third time's a fucking charm. Oh, that was mine, if you heard that. I am going to tone down the difficulty, and I'll just do something like that, I guess. Yeah. So this is the next update to the mod. The last one we looked at had
Local units.
like new leader powers added for the for UNSC leaders.
Supply pad.
Yeah, we now get like more. The Flood has had their own unique abilities. Like they've got more essentially.
The enemy is expanding their
Supply
production
pad
capacity.
complete.
They'll be vulnerable
Supply
to
pad
an early
upgraded.
attack.
And the ones
Local units.
from the UNSC has been rebalanced.
Local units.
Doesn't I don't know,
Supply pad upgraded.
because I don't really play with them that much to say how effective the the changes would be. But it does seem pretty noticeable. It's like some of the things of like 50% extra damage or something like that, which
Supply pad
Um,
upgraded. Supply pad complete.
I'm just gonna do that.
Local units. Local
Yeah, so
units.
some of them have had like the unit drops. Some of them have had the amount of units halved and the cost increased, which I can see why that happened. It definitely seems kind of strong.
Local units.
So I'm not gonna complain about it being
Complete.
that some of the abilities being nerfed. It doesn't. It's probably for the better, shall we say?
Local units. Supply pad
I am.
upgraded.
As far as I'm aware, there have been no updates to the. Sorry, what are you? You're just a warhog. Don't have to worry about that.
Local units.
Yeah, there have been no. I really want this first. Because I just want one of these. Oh, these guys can. Not. That was a different mod. Okay.
Local units. Boost.
But yeah, it is like no updates to the survival mode yet, which kind of sucks, but also somewhat to be expected. So hopefully, I would assume that next the guy is going to make. Sorry, I should have been doing that a while ago. I assume next is going to be the like the Covenant leaders might get extra stuff. Because I think, oh no, they don't get an up, like on the D-pad, they don't get an up ability. Like they don't get this menu, do they? So maybe from like the teleports or something. I've seen that in, I think it's all the units,
Age of doubt.
where you can kind of,
Our allies' attack failed.
like they removed the, I think the up ability for the Covenant is just like, instantly move the camera to the leader, I think.
Vehicle depot.
I think they removed that and replaced it with like one of these. Though I could be very wrong. I don't really know. For fuck's sake.
Local units.
I mean, I don't know what I was expecting coming in here trying to steal supplies from them, but yeah. So I'm hoping that once. Oh, that's not great, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Hopefully he's going for this. Actually, no, hopefully he is trying to attack
Local
us.
units.
I'm gonna bring everything back and... sorry, we do
Our
really
ally
want that.
reports that he is attacking the enemy here.
Please don't attack
Enemy
the
engagement.
enemy there. Oh yeah, so we do also get these new units. Sorry,
Local units.
yeah, it's not great, but I'll stick the marine in there. Just block that off for
Controls this location.
now. Yeah, so we get this thing which is new. I think is the only new addition. So I'm gonna take the ranger, and I'm gonna take all of the infection forms. I want the flood swarms to be like backup, simply because they're not going to get any of the infections, whereas these guys will. Obviously, I want the
The enemy is making hornets.
Enemy engagement.
I want stuff like this, and I want the flood swarms to come and take out the turrets. Essentially, I'm just trying to steal as many units as possible. Just like the most obvious thing you can say while playing as a flood. Like, yeah, of course, I'm trying to just steal units. I also, I don't know if you saw, sort of as I was setting this map up, I did change the difficulty down to legendary. So we are currently playing on legendary, which
Allies have been driven
Age
back.
of reclamation. Researched.
is notably easier than what we normally play on, which is kind of strange to say.
Ceramic armor. Researched.
I kind of want to upgrade it first. Once again, I am tempted to get this, not because I think it will be good. I don't think the upgrade itself will be good. I think it would actually be kind of bad for us, because we want these guys to be infecting stuff, which I assume doesn't work if you just straight up kill everything.
All units.
Also, I know it's
Supply pad. Complete.
it is just like AI moment, you know. So I want these. I think I can
All units. Mega barrage.
sort of afford to
Turret complete.
Our ally is launching an attack here.
you know what I mean, not go straight for a turret. The only thing I'm worried about, obviously, we already control this guy here, so it's not really
Supply
much of a worry for me, aside from air units, which we did hear Blue was training Hornets a while ago.
All units. Supply pad complete.
I know I've said I wanted to get some of the new air units, but I do also want to
All units. Turret complete. Supply pad upgraded. Supply pad upgraded. Base
Okay.
under attack.
yeah, so that's what I was kind of worried about. I was just you know, oh no, I guess I probably should have expected it. Here, no, that's completely my fault.
Turret complete.
I don't think that would be very good against air units. Anyway, we now have these fully upgraded, so we should probably train some. I think this again is just a
They may be preparing to assault this base.
Why the fuck have you let him do that?
Turret complete. Supply pad complete.
Oh, I don't even have enough to call on a thing there. Oh, and they're not upgraded either. And why have you...
Complete.
Yeah, this is seemingly a sort of a homebrew fella. His wings look a bit goofy, but I'm not gonna say it has the ability to solo, you know, to go like toe to toe with a vulture,
Enemy engagement.
because it doesn't. Obviously, these things were helping it, but that was, you know, pretty impressive to be fair. Right, so I'm seeing a problem. So problem number one is the AI being retarded.
Supply pad upgraded.
These are blessed warehouses, which is fair enough.
Pad upgraded.
The issue is he let them take this base,
Our
which
ally attacked unsuccessfully.
is a massive problem for us.
Local units.
I don't think that's going to do anything for us. And I don't think we win against that, to be perfectly honest. We can see it does seem like it does a bit of damage, maybe. The issue is we're at that point where I mean, one, they can do that, but we're at the point where
The enemy now controls this location.
like one vulture versus a Hellion might be an even matchup, but when you've got 5 of them coming for me specifically, there is absolutely nothing attacking any of our allies. They're just attacking the player with a statistical disadvantage, because of course. But even if I can pump out a certain amount of Hellions, I can only do it one at a time, and it would take more than 5 like trainings of a Hellion to take out these 5, if that makes sense. You would need way more than, you know, it's only 3 at this moment. But because they come out one at a time, you know, you have to worry about like
A base has been destroyed.
the one that comes out is not going to have time to take out one that's attacking it, if that makes sense. It will do some damage, don't get me wrong, but it won't do enough.
Turret pad complete.
And because it's not going to take out one at a time, you're then sort of
Turret
worrying about like, oh, you know, I've got to train multiple to take out one, and then you've got like all of those issues, where you just get backlogged. Like 5 Hellions versus those 5 Vultures, I assume probably wouldn't win. Once again, we are playing on Legendary, and we're also like a Hellion is much cheaper than a Vulture, so I assume, well, not really much cheaper, but like notably cheaper. Actually, no. You know, being a third off, I would say is much cheaper. These are much cheaper than the Vulture, and so I would assume that they are going to be worse.
Shot reset.
this guy is obviously going to get the base. I don't think there's much that we can do about it. And all of this stuff here, I mean, he does have Wolverines, and you can kind of see the chunks that he's taking out of each vulture with them. However, I don't think he has enough, and, you know, red has a base here. Purple is... Has purple done anything recently? I think purple is stuck in the Covenant goon hole, to be honest. He's stuck in that, like, loop that they sometimes get in, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna build the leader, and I'm gonna spam brutes. The issue is, he doesn't have a leader, and for some reason isn't training a new one. And so he's pumping out brutes, and, like, the AI, I think what it's doing is it's expecting to teleport these to an already existing army, right? To the AI, okay, it might be training one unit at a time, but, oh, it's got a Scarab, okay. I will stop slagging off the AI that has just built a Scarab. But yeah, sometimes it does bug out a bit. Yeah, please send me all of them. You're not gonna live this, mate. Let's be realistic. But yeah, it's still doing it because it's expecting. Where the fuck are you taking it? Why are you ignoring the spawn? Why are you ignoring the fucking bases? You know, the enemy bases at your door. Why are you ignoring this? But yeah, it's expecting to teleport this to an existing army, but it doesn't have an existing army to teleport it to. So it's kind of stuck in like that loop of just like dribbling one brute unit at a time, or two if you're lucky. We do have everything unlocked. Do I just go with 4 of those? Now controls the Sentinel factory that you can't control. Fair enough. Yeah, so this is kind of showing off what I was talking about.
Local units.
I don't want to send these over, but I think that I could actually probably not help because, you know. Although now it's started attacking a base, the AI might... I don't know if defensive is the right word. But you know what I mean, now that it's attacking this base, they might... All of the vultures that are somewhere in this fog of war might be pulled over to here. That was a fantastic Mac Blast for us. Literally just wasted 600 resources to take out a single Marine squad. This is fucking retarded, as always. But yeah, see what I mean? Now that they attacked this base, they've kind of brought everything over on themselves.
Turret complete.
It's a yellow. I'm gonna bring everything over and hope, essentially. But yeah, like, if this guy sort of coordinated himself, sent 5 vultures against this one Scarab, you know, it would do a lot, don't get me wrong. Like, the Scarab wouldn't just, like, crawl over and die. But it would, you know... It might take out 1 or 2 vultures at a time, but it wouldn't take out... You know, if they sent all 5, sorry, it would take out the Scarab, and you might lose 1 or 2 vultures. Whereas because he was sending them 1 at a time, it was able to, you know, retain most of its health. Simply because they weren't able to, like, get the DPS on it. I also will admit I didn't actually read what our Y ability does. I don't know what the second upgrade is. I'll get large turrets because that affects our air defense as well. They already used it. So I've got no idea what it actually was. These guys should be able to rip apart a Wraith. You know. It's not great, sorry, are you? Oh, okay, you're light blue, you're sort of medium blue. I was gonna say, why? How has blue got an unspartaned Wraith and also a Spartan? So I kind of want to see what these do. I'm not sure. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure what that did.
Our ally reports that he is attacking the enemy here.
All units.
All units is looking very,
Research.
very depressing.
Turret upgraded.
And those, I mean, I assume that they're, you know, suffering from the, like the infantry buff against air units. They just take less damage in general. Right, that's an issue. That's an issue not because I'm worried about a singular Wolverine, like what's it gonna do? It's missing half of its attacks. I'm worried because now he knows where our base is, and stuff like that.
All units. All units.
Did lose another fucking Hellion. I really don't know what that does, if I'm being honest. I think, if I had to guess, it was like a, oh, for fuck's sake. Run away. Run away, let the Scarab deal with it. Let the 2 Scarabs deal with it. If I'm being honest, when we lost this base, I was like, oh, we're fucked. I'm starting to think maybe we're not. You do need to attack these, though.
Our ally is sending a small force here.
No, not a small force. Oh, yellow is... Right. So I assume... What the fuck just happened there? Why did that just disappear? So one of the main reasons why you want to put reactors at the back
Our
is,
ally asks if we need additional supplies.
I assume
One of their supply pods.
that he put them at the front, and when they got attacked, I assume that he lost the reactors, or he just built them all in at this spot, in this base, sorry. But yeah, you want them at the back because it's much harder to attack them, and reactors are like the most important thing. Like supply pads go at the front. The
Our allies' attack failed.
like the unit training goes at the back with the reactors, because the supply pads are, I don't really want to say expendable, but you know, you're not going to lose like the entire game if you lose a singular supply pad. Whereas if you lose,
Incoming allied forces.
say, like a so what the fuck just attacked us? Yeah, if you lose a reactor or something like that, there's not really much I can do here other than hope that the Scarab comes quickly enough, which it didn't. I don't really care about biomass launch. So I think
Reinforcements researched.
these now can't drop anymore. Yeah, it looks like it's
Enemy forces
like there's a hard 30 limit on this. So they're just unable to drop anything extra. Now let's see what he's done here.
incoming to this base.
This is horrific. That is
Local units.
an absolutely abhorrent base layout, given the time that he's had that base slot. That should be, at the very minimum,
Our ally
you know,
is launching an attack here.
there should be turrets, there should be other stuff like that. It shouldn't be.
All units.
Oh, these really don't do that much damage, do they? I thought they did way more. Flood swarms.
All units.
Once again, I could be thinking of a different mod, and I fully admit
Local units.
that after a while,
Units.
some of the mods, I don't want to say end up being the same, but like, I don't know, there's like 4 different flood mods that there are, like 4 different iterations of Play as the Flood, which,
Complete.
you know, don't get me wrong, is nice, but at the same time it's, oh, that's a bit of a fucking problem, isn't it?
All
Our ally has
units.
extra supplies. We should clear one of their supply pads if we would like them to send us.
But yeah, there's, you know, only so many iterations of the Flood in this game that I can remember, and I don't have the brain power to remember all of them, is the thing. Sorry,
Additional allied
my
forces
guy,
moving in.
you're worried about a singular prophet that isn't even fucking fully upgraded.
I believe the enemy is planning to attack here.
Please don't attack there. What's blue facing? He is facing a singular sorry, what's blue facing? What's blue got? Singular. Oh, it's there. I was gonna say, where the fuck's the spawn? I
All units.
think that the Thrasher drop is very, very situational. I'm not gonna say it's bad. I'm just gonna say that so far we haven't encountered a situation that it would be super beneficial, because it is more expensive,
Supply pad. Complete.
like by a noticeable amount more expensive than simply just like not
The enemy is sending
calling them in and just like training them at a barracks. I don't know the name.
Pad. Complete.
And like it's something where, like,
All
if I was, oh for fuck's sake, can't you just leave me alone for a minute?
supply pad. Complete.
It's also out of range of the turrets as well, which is the biggest problem. I don't want to call in help, but like I don't have any defenses against this.
Vehicle depot.
The Flood
Complete.
Den. Do I just like join in the fun and spam scarabs? Is that where we're at in this game? Where it's just like that end game? Oh, I'm gonna get like 5 Uber units now. I think that's just what I do. As Yellow spams Marines on his one base stuck at tech level 0 because Purple decided to steal. Like, what the fuck is going on here? I'm worried about you, Purple. And they do not do as much damage as I was expecting.
reports that he is attacking the enemy here.
They brought in another one? Seriously? Oh, I think the match is getting a bit fucky because this guy's got this
Enemy engagement.
guy here. It's a good job they were distracted killing his base rather than, you know, defending themselves. Floodwalkers take a very long time to train, but at the same time, like, as soon as he's done with this base, I'm gonna stick the call out, unless he already does it himself. Should instantly melt. So it should instantly melt. Thank you.
The enemy now controls this location.
Yeah, it's not a fucking location you can control though. Shut up. We just missed the shield recharge on that, which kind of sucks. Did I already put? No, I didn't. Right, that's my fault.
Enemy engagement.
Enemy engagement. I mean, can 6 infection forms? No, they can't because we
Our ally has been driven
kind of cheated, didn't we? You know, because he was too busy attacking the base.
Watch
For fuck's sake.
forces near this base.
God, this... I wasn't expecting it to go like this, to be honest, but I think that a lot of 3v3 games, at least that I play, end up like this.
Fortress upgrade.
Right. Cheeky
Supply
bastard.
pad upgrade. Supply pad
Did you just get that directly on him? Jesus. Sorry, can you guys come and help out? So I should probably pull these guys back. Too late. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go and purple, please, for fuck's sake. Haven't you been spamming me, telling me that, oh, we have extra supplies? I'm gonna get this guy just come and attack this.
Enemy forces inbound to this base.
Oh my god, the amount of damage they did to that. Actually kind of painful, but I mean, what choice do we have other than to rebuild and continue with the Uber unit slog?
Supply pad complete.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to sort of get an early wipe on a lot of the 3v3 maps. I'm not sure if this is
Our ally
Turret complete.
like maybe the mod, because like sometimes that happens.
Pad complete.
Sometimes the mod will do something and like unintentionally mess with the AI, but like, come on, you can't tell me that that was
We need additional supplies. We
Purple.
should
I don't need extra supplies.
We would like
You
you to
do.
send us some.
All units.
Well, that's a bit fucking mean, isn't it? Like, come on, that's a bit unneeded. I'm a fucking glorified pea.
Enemy engagement.
Like, you know, just like with your fingers squish an infection form, you don't need 2 fucking scarabs. Would really appreciate it if they didn't get stuck on the train.
Enemy engagement.
We haven't really seen enemy infantry very much. Obviously, I picked double cutter because it's cutter. Surely he's going to spam infantry. A little dance over there. And he's kind of decided not to. Ironically, the one spamming infantry most seems to be Forge
Turret complete.
and the Prophet. Right, how much damage do you think you could do over here? Just like go have a look, see what you can do, upgrade those guys. Effective against vehicle and infantry. Give me these. Give me 3 flood swarms because
Supply pad upgrade.
I think we're gonna need to maximize things. I just have a
Enemy engagement.
just a feeling, you know what I mean?
Enemy engagement.
It's just like complete chaos, to be honest.
Boost research.
Please attack. There you go, with the big beam, the big scary one. There you go, that's it. You're doing such a good job at dying horribly. Yellow is our friend, so we're gonna stay in there. And then we're gonna lose a 2000 resource unit before we could take out a 900 resource unit. You guys can come and lock down over here, please. Man,
Our ally is launching an attack here.
Yellow, like, I know you're trying your hardest and shit, but
Our ally has extra supplies. We should flare one of their supply pads and
Yeah.
ask them to send us some.
you're probably sitting on way more supplies than you realistically need. So you should probably, like, scrap off this supply pad, get a reactor going instead. Building unupgraded Warthogs is not going to help anyone.
Defense gauntlet. Research.
That did something, at least.
All units.
These guys are apparently
Attack failed.
slower than I thought, but... Oh, I guess it's because we've not actually upgraded them all.
Allied forces
Yeah, this is essentially just purple holding off using scarabs and nothing else. Which, as I say, sometimes
Our ally is
it
sending
does
a
just
full force here.
get to that point, you know what I mean?
All allied forces are moving to this location.
Ceramic armor. Research.
Like, sometimes in a 3v3 you just get to a point where it's like,
Ramming charge. Research.
can I just get lucky with the AI and its bad, what's it called, like, prioritization? Can I just get lucky and,
Ally has been driven back.
yeah, so that's really important. Our ally has been driven back. My brother in Christ, you've got 2 fucking scarabs. What's driving you back? It's kind of embarrassing how long that's taking. I mean, we do get a free grunt, though. It's gonna help us a lot. The issue is we are still kind of in this stalemate, and I think a big part of that is that fucking base there. Purple,
Forces heading
you need to go and help Yellow. I will go and throw a scarab at it, but I don't think that's going to help very much. I'm going to start upgrading those.
enemy attack incoming to this base.
Please don't. I would really prefer if you, like, just didn't do that. Oh, he's gonna lose Scarab here.
Enemy engagement.
I don't think losing a Scarab is the end of the world for him. The issue is, it's going to take him, like, he's probably gonna instantly train a new one. Or at least I would fucking hope so. Yeah, so we get some healing going on. Yeah, I would fucking hope that he's just going to instantly build a new Scarab if he loses this one here. And that did
Jamming charge research.
not very much, if we're being realistic. Nowhere near enough to
Research.
be, like, properly impactful.
Our ally is sending a small force too.
But, like, if he loses this one... oh, are they, like, healing AoE? Okay, fair enough. It is, you know, considering the amount of health that they have, it is probably... One of the good things, I will say, is that the pathfinding and targeting have
Ally says that he is assaulting Elizabeth's
just completely fucked it up on there. So we get a bit of, well, not really a bit, but, you know, we just, like, completely get that for free. We don't have to worry about that Scarab at all, which is incredibly cheap. And if you were doing that intentionally, just like an exploit, realistically, that is definitely just taking advantage of the shitty AI in this game.
Turret complete.
But at the same time, I don't really care. This is not a small force, by the way, Purple.
Our ally reports that he is
I was kind of hoping when you said, like, a small force, you know, it would be like the one Scarab that you initially sent over. Although you could come and sit next to our summoners, just to get some free healing going. But I also don't
Enemy engagement.
really think that that's super important. So that's probably, yeah, I was going to say our Floodwalker gone. Where is Purple?
planning to attack you.
I don't have... Oh, he's finally doing something with this base. Fucking took you long enough. I don't think there's anything I can do to help specifically that location. I don't want yellow to die. One of the big reasons why we don't want yellow to die is purple is probably at the resource cap. Like the why have you...
Defiant rage research.
Why are you building 2 of each? What are you gonna do with 2 of each? You probably don't have the resource income to actually be able to capitalize off of it. I'm gonna try and keep the base healthy. Oh, they are apparently targetable, which... But sucks. I don't really care if purple loses that base because realistically yellow should have it anyway.
Our ally
Base
asks
under
if we
attack.
need additional supplies.
Base under attack. Is it just another profit? Yes, it is.
Send us some.
Local units.
Can't do that in the dark, which is expected.
Local units.
Local units. Where the fuck is... How is that local?
Our ally is going to
I'm
start
going to potentially make a misplay and just... Oh, because they're not actual units is why.
Allied scouts have arrived.
Now what do you mean allied scouts? Send everything.
Research.
For fuck's sake. Oh, this game. Okay. You sent a single fucking engineer. Oh my god, game. Sometimes.
Enemy engagement.
On the way.
I don't think there's anything I can do about that exactly.
Local units.
Like my guys just don't have the ability to actually attack that. Where
All units.
do I have? No, I don't have 2 Floodwalkers. I thought I did. Oh, I can only get 1 of those, which I guess makes sense.
Attacked unsuccessfully.
Yeah, so we completely didn't attack that base at all. And those...
Complete.
What are you doing? Just goofy little fella. Really? Enemy forces inbound to this base? Who would have guessed? Oh, you prick. Stay there next to the fucking healing thing. Don't walk off.
Complete.
Our allies attacked.
God. This game. Well, at least you guys can come and sit next to it. All units come and sit next to these.
Turret complete.
But like, you see what I mean? Sometimes this game is more or less just like a stalemate. The big issue that we're having is yellow. Yellow is just...
We should flare one of their supply pods. We would like them to send us some. Our allies.
You know what I mean? That's just not working at all. Yellow is just bugged out, essentially. And so... if yellow was working properly,
All units.
we might have more of a chance.
All
Watch
units.
for enemy forces near this base.
Really? More enemy forces near this base. Thank you so fucking much.
Enemy forces inbound to this.
Oh, great. 2 lots. I can't wait for that. Hopefully... Purple, please stop hiding your scarabs at the fucking back of the base.
Our ally says that he is assaulting this position.
Yes, please. Please, take out that. Admittedly, it is mostly blue. Which is kind of whack, because red has 3 bases, but blue is the one giving us the most issues. And, I mean, he's training Cobras, so it can't be that he's stuck on 2 research.
Our ally reports that he is attacking the enemy here.
You know, he's posing a threat, don't get me wrong, but, you know.
Local units.
These guys, come and back them up and just deal with this, please.
Enemy attack incoming to this base.
Why are they attacking me? Has Purple had to face any... oh yeah, no, he got attacked with a single Scorpion one time. And, a
Enemy
Warthog
engagement.
with, no upgrades at all.
Our ally is launching
All units.
I think I would prefer if you took out the Vulture. He did... Okay, no, we're fine. But I mean, to be fair, we have been, like, the point of this video isn't isn't to win.
Ally says
You know,
that
I'm
he
not
is
like, oh,
assaulting this position.
I want to show off my amazing skills in this game or anything like that. It was to show off these, well, four, 3 abilities, whatever you want to call it, an upgrade. However you want to classify it. You know, that was the sort of the reason why I sort of opened this game today, was to look at those abilities, and that is exactly what we've done.
Our ally reports that he is attacking the enemy here.
I think that maybe one of the issues with the stalemate is
Enemy engagement.
like the unit cap 50 is not a lot.
All units.
Just gonna blanket all units, attack that. Might as well get some infection forms. There's no reason not to. It's kind of pissing me off that we have an odd unit. Yeah, oh, it's the Hellion, isn't it? No, it's not the fucking Hellion. Like, why have we... Like, genuinely, where is the extra singular unit coming from?
All units.
I'm going to take Flood Swarms, and these guys. And they are hopefully going to come and deal with this.
Assaulting the enemy base.
Just fly by them. They're not going to do anything to you. It's a fucking bunch of cobras. Realistically, I should have sent the Thresher forms as well, and I probably should have swapped it out. Kept the Thrasher forms, like use the Thrasher forms for offensive reasons, and kept the Flood Swarms for like defensive purposes. But do your Y ability, do a big bomb that I'm still not really sure what it does. We will get a Thrasher drop as soon as a Flood Swarm dies, as in right now.
Local units. Local units.
So we did finally get rid of that base. I am hoping to God that yellow takes it. Enemy engagement over here is a couple of vultures which are going down pretty fucking quick. Alright, they're going down. Sorry, Alan. I don't think so. No.
Local units.
Please, yellow, take this base.
Local units.
I don't know how I say take the base. How do I send that message to the AI? I don't know if I can, and I don't want to leave it there.
Local units.
Oh, did we lose a... No, we didn't. We didn't even bring the Floodwalker over here. It was the enemy... sorry, the ally Scarabs. So, finally, almost an hour in, we have control of our own side,
Our
which...
ally says that he is assaulting this position.
Yellow, please don't assault that position. You need to take... Oh, he's
Local units.
fucking off. Marvelous. Right, that's not the way that you need to go. You need to go through this thing here.
Our
In the
ally
middle.
asks if we need additional supplies. We should flare one of their supply pads if we would like them to send us some. Allied
Enemy
forces
engagement.
Oh, you
back.
piece of shit.
Allied forces are
Yellow, go over there. Don't go over to fucking Purple's base when I was asking for supplies, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna get incendiary spikes, just sort of preemptively, more or less. Might as well get rage upgraded, and other than that, we're kind of...
All
What is...
units.
Wait, where is it coming from? Where is this one extra unit coming from? Because I don't get it.
Local units.
I will. Oh, that's. No, I didn't mean all units. Maybe I did.
Station upgrade complete.
I'm not sure if I meant all units there.
Boost research. Enemy engagement. Local units. All units. Piercing shot research. Turret complete.
Oh, these turrets build
Fortress upgrade complete.
surprisingly quickly, honestly. How the fuck did we survive that? Like, genuinely. Okay, that is, like, actually surprising. We probably want nests, as well as give me just more supplies.
All units. Turret complete.
I'm gonna leave these guys here. I'm gonna continue what I was, doing. As in, just whatever purple is attacking.
Turret complete.
Just sort of mega blob. Sorry, I do want these. So I'm just gonna select
Complete.
all of this stuff.
Turret complete.
And we're gonna come up here, hopefully... sorry, I should also get turrets on here. I think I did at one point, didn't I? And I just got destroyed or something.
Enemy engagement.
Oh, he did lose a scarab.
Local units.
Which is kind of to be expected. You know, it was bound to happen at some point.
Supply pad complete.
Um,
Turret complete.
I'm gonna tell them to move over here. I think you guys were meant to be attacking up here as well.
Complete.
Knowing the AI, I was gonna say there is a non-zero chance that this is just another rebel base.
Local units.
Units, please get rid of the Cobra.
Turret complete. Supply pad complete.
Our ally reports that he is attacking the enemy here.
Yep. Oh, it's because they keep fucking taking this thing. Is it this? Is this what's doing it? Let me just get...
Our ally is launching an attack here.
Yep, thank you, Purple. That was indeed the
Local units. Local units.
the intention. I really shouldn't be leading this charge, if we're being honest. I am not the person who should be... Like, my units are squishy and cheap and terrible. Although I guess that is a reason for...
Heavy allied assault units en route to target.
Yeah, look, I can take this base, even though I might lose the Floodwalker. Definitely gonna lose the Floodwalker. But I don't think he would help that much. Purple, I mean. Obviously, the Floodwalker would help quite a bit. I think that sending Purple to attack this is a better use of his time than getting him to attack the base with me. These Thrasher forms are kind of not... You know, I was expecting them to be a bit more like Locusts, in terms of like how quickly they rip apart bases. It seems they're more like Cyclopses, which, hey, Cyclopses are still pretty good. They're just not quite on the level that I was expecting. Please, I don't think that my base can hold that. This one. Sorry, are you? Yeah, he's sleeping. Oh, we do have a Floodwalker though, so. Oh, these guys bugged out again. Happens in this mod, unfortunately.
Local
Happens in most mods, I should say. Sometimes things bug out and go wrong. That is the nature of
friendly engagement.
modding stuff. Of course, it will never be perfect.
Our ally is sending a small force here.
Yeah, small force of 2 Scarabs, please. That would be really nice for us.
Local units.
No, I want you Thrasher forms to. Man, they do actually pretty decent damage. I'm a bit worried about those vultures, but those rangers, man, they're doing a lot more than I thought. Purple should take out that base. Do we have all of our rangers? No, we don't. I was going to say, I thought we only had 2.
Station
That
upgrade
Ally
complete.
reports that he is attacking the enemy here.
should die.
Local units.
We are actually running quite low on supplies, is the issue.
Local units.
Jesus fucking Christ. How many do you have?
Attack here.
Fortress upgrade complete.
It's just chilling here. Yeah, I don't know why purple. Well, I know why. The issue that purple and
Our ally says
the issue that just purple has
Local units.
is that he's essentially like, because he's built 2 Scarabs, he's just locked on the supply issue. Like, he's got plenty of supplies. It's just he can't spend them because, like, what's he going to spend them on? He's at the population limit, and for some reason he doesn't want to.
Our ally says he is moving to defend this location. Our ally
For some reason he just doesn't want to build shield generators.
Local units.
Supply generators. I mean, I guess they are. They are technically supply generators as well. I'm not going to do it there. I'm going to do it over here. I'm not
Local units.
going to leave any room for those. I'm not going to leave any room for, like, these infection form drops and stuff like that. For the sole reason of, see what I mean? I fucking knew it. This always happens in a 3v3 sometimes. So not really all the time, but sometimes
Our ally reports that
They
he is
just
attacking the enemy
don't
here.
take out all the bases, which gives us a much easier time. This guy is training a Floodwalker.
Allied forces heading here.
Actually, no, do attack the Vulture. Actually, I didn't see how close you were.
Our ally is sending a small
Local
force
units.
here.
His local unit should be able to take that out. I will claim this base just to make sure that he can't.
Scouts have arrived.
Grab these supplies because why not?
Local units.
You go and help out with it, with that effort.
Our ally asks if we need additional supplies. We should flare one of their supply
I do need additional supplies, and I would really like additional supplies. Oh, that's not good. Hopefully, I don't
Our ally is launching an attack here.
see. I think he is. He should be more or less instantly rebuilding that Scarab that he just lost.
Local units.
So I'm going to go straight for the air pad.
Local units.
These local units should be attacking this one.
Our ally says
Local
Local units here, I want the infectious swarms and the bomber forms to come over here. That's not a good sign at all. Get one of these.
Local units.
Right, so we are now
our allied force
Local
is
units.
attacking the enemy here.
hopefully free from vultures. No,
Local
AI,
units.
you need to kind of deal with this first. This scarab here, please.
Local
Sorry, I
units.
should just do fucking local units. You guys come and attack this. Oh, you bastard. He's never gonna get that built, but
Local units.
make sure that this cunt cannot build anything ever again. Thank you. Get rid of his tech level. And to that extent, I will do stuff like this.
Local units. Local units.
These local units, once again, anything that can fly, I want you to fly over.
Local units.
AI player 3 is completely dead, so that's enemy dark blue. Yellow is finally claiming another base.
Allied troops on the way.
You need to, like my guy, you... No, I can't take that out. That's another new thing, by the way, the flood transport, but
Units.
if I'm being honest, I never use the transports in this game. Sorry, we have a Floodwalker sitting at the back here. I would be shouting at the AI for doing something as dumb as that. I want you guys to run around the back here. I'm gonna train a Flood Den. I'm gonna grab a Flood Den and do something a bit like that.
Local units.
There you go. So that should be read out of the game as well.
Our ally has extra supplies. We should play
No, yellow. Oh, he is. He's doing it. He's building
Turret complete.
reactors. Ah, over an hour into the game, he might finally get like a vehicle depot. Imagine that.
All units.
So 3, 2, 1, 0, and
Units.
I'm going to give up on the strategy at this
Upgrade
point.
complete.
We are pressing all units and going full fucking monkey brain. All units attack thing Mino-like, basically. I would really like if there was a command to say like, hey, you know,
Our ally is assembling his troops here.
no, don't assemble your troops there. I'm telling you
Scout this location.
to, you know, take your troops out of there, if anything.
All units.
Just dismantle his. Thankfully, he hasn't got. That's a scarab. Yeah, I was gonna say. Thankfully, he hasn't got any shield generator, so he can come in. Let's be realistic. Even if he trains a wraith there, it wouldn't do anything.
All units.
So we should just be able to dismantle this base finally.
All units.
And then we should. I will
Enemy engagement.
definitely use the rest of the leader powers just to get rid of the base slightly quicker. That doesn't do much damage. I guess it's more of an anti-infantry thing, to be honest.
All units.
Allied scouting party.
But yeah, get rid of that. Get rid of that as well. I'll throw one of those down, because we might as well. Anyone who has an ability left, use it on that. And that is the game, I believe.
Your team is victorious.
Team is victorious. Who is going to be number one? I would say purple. Jesus Christ. Like, the difference? Holy shit. I also very easily could have guessed that yellow would be in last, but squads built and lost, very, very high. But actually, I think we are very, very slightly better than purple in terms of our retention rate for units, which is fucking retarded considering we're playing as the Flood. We did jack shit in terms of offensiveness. We built a lot of stuff, but that's kind of a given considering the AI is the AI, and also we lost quite a lot. Because like when you lose a building and build a replacement, that counts as like 2 and a 1. It doesn't like cancel out. You know, building a supply pad, losing a supply pad, building a supply pad, that's 2 things you've built. Because we sort of held on to all of our bases at the end, a lot of these losses are going to be as they lost the game, whereas this is buildings lost. You know, considering we still won. So that's actually quite bad. This is worse. That is horrendous. This is just a given. You're the human player. You actually know what the fuck you're doing, unlike the AI. I would assume that a fair amount of that was me directing the guy around. And we still got less supplies, and I don't fucking understand how. Yeah, obviously red, and apparently light blue? When did you have 5? Oh, yeah, because he, like halfway through, came and took our original base, and then went to, I think it was the one left of yellow, wasn't it, that he also took? Which, yeah, makes sense. That guy was just a cheeky prick and came and took the base in our half, and the AI was fucking useless to help out against it. This is probably going to be half upgraded supply pads. And a third. Fair enough. Yeah, a fair few base upgrades as well. What did you research? Railgun is a turret upgrade. So he very literally, he was stuck on, no, because he had chain gun. I think the most tech, max tech level of 3. Max tech level of 1? That doesn't seem right, but wait, what the fuck? Oh, sorry, I'm mixing those 2 up. I was going to say, how did purple win with only 3 tech level? 3 is the max for Covenant. Or at least, no, it is the literal max, whereas UNSC you can go as high as you want, but you get nothing past 4. I feel accomplished. I also feel like recording a 18-minute long video. I went into town yesterday. Wait, not yesterday, the day before. And I came back, and my throat really rather hurt to the point where I have fucking trying ASMR so you could see this. A pack of throat soothers. I thought I caught some variation of like COVID or whatever. and it was like starting to kick in. But then I realized, it's probably not going to do that after a day. But yeah, yesterday my throat was fucking killing me. I woke up and thought, wow, I feel much better now. Let's go and ruin my voice again by talking for 80 minutes straight. So I'm gonna cut it there.